Hello, welcome inside the mind of Matt, and I got some more filament to review. This stuff's from CC Tree. Never heard of it, but they sent me some samples, so I'm gonna try it out and I'm gonna share my findings. I got some black, I got some red, and I got some white. It's all PLA, so I'm gonna load it up and I'm gonna print some models. We'll see how it prints. If you wanna see, make sure you watch the rest of this video. Stay tuned. So to start this out, I think I will start with the white. Oh, let's take a peek. Nice looking, kind of flimsy kind of roll. Vacuum packed, nice and tight. It's not a resealable bag, and it's not like a bright white, but more like a kind of like an off-white. Let's see how it prints though. I'm going to load this up on Mo, who I just got fixed, and we're going to print a couple models. Let's go. It's all loaded up on Mo. Just got my E3D Titan extruder fixed. Had a bad bearing inside. I got something loaded up. We're going to print it in this CC Tree White PLA. Here we go. So I got the white printing away. So far so good. This is the second model. First one was the maker coin. Seems how it's going to take a while for this to print. I'm going to break out the red. I'm going to throw it in another printer, and we're going to print a maker coin, and then we're going to print this same model too. It's a new model. Wait till you see this. I'll play a time lapse. Ready, set, go. Alright, so I got the CC Tree red broken out. It's a nice Nice color looking red for sure. I'm gonna load it up on the Mini here, and we're gonna print something. Alright, so this turned out. Turned out pretty good actually, a little strigging. And I'll get it off the build plate and I got more to print. Looks like this one finished up too. Definitely get them off the build plate and get close up. A little stringy on this one as well. So far so good though. Something happened and it didn't quite finish. Got 9 hours and 51 minutes. See right here, it was resting on, the nozzle was actually resting right there. It says it was complete, but it's not. Wrap comes off easy. I had to get some better light to show this off. It wasn't about the quality of the lithophane, it was or the functioning of the printer. It's more about the way the filament printed, which I would say it turned out pretty good. Almost 10 hours of printing, no clogs, no failures. I got some more stuff that I'm going to print, so let's go back to that. Alright, so I've switched the red over to mauve here, not because it wasn't printing okay on the Mini, just some of the tolerances were off a little bit, and I had a little bit too much mush on my first layer, and of course this butterfly didn't articulate as well, so I'm going to print another butterfly on this one with the red. So while the red was printing on the mauve over there, I decided I'd load up the white on the Delta here and we'll test it on another printer. Let's do this.
Ooh, look at that, it just pops right off. Put this with the rest of them. Let's talk about what we did. Okay, so I spent a couple days printing with this filament, and here's the outcome of what I have printed. So let's talk about what we got. First of all, I want to show this because I'll tell you. So there was a little bit of stringing, which I could have probably turned up my retraction a little bit or turned down the heat. I was printing on the monoprice Maker Select. I printed at a 0.2 millimeter layer height with 15% infill, and I believe at a 40 or 50 millimeters per second. Maker coin came out great. So those guys were printed on the Maker Select with the white. I also printed. Now, I wanted to get an idea of, you know, the effects of putting it in different printers and see if the temperature and the different settings need to be changed. And yeah, it was pretty close as far as the temperature goes. My delta is not completely tuned to the best degree. I still got a little bit of globbing here and there. Now this one was printed on a mini at a 0.3 millimeter layer height, and I do have a little bit of stringiness, which, you know, once again, it's my settings aren't completely 100% yet. Top layer didn't come out great, but I believe that most of what you're seeing is not a result of the quality of the filament, but the settings of my machine, because on the Maker Select everything came out great. On the other two, not so perfect. Benchy, get a white one too. This is my vase that I designed in Fusion 360. It's just a star with a circle and a star, and they're lofted together. Did a small one. But then this lithophane that I printed, it kind of, something happened with the printer itself. It wasn't anything to do with the filament, but it kind of just stopped right there, never turned off or anything. So I had to reprint that again, and this time it came out a lot better. Let's see if we can. Once again, it wasn't, you know, this isn't about my lithophane abilities, but the quality of the filament. I never had a clog or jam or any filament issues with this whatsoever. I was printing most of it at 205, and it seemed to print, you know, like the normal price ranged filament at this price range. At about $18 a roll. You can get it on Amazon, 2-day shipping, several colors. I'll leave a link in the description as to where you can get some if you're interested in it. So that CC Tree PLA filament, it's not bad for the price. I've got the black still. I didn't print anything with that. I've got that coming up for a future project. So make sure that you're subscribed and you hit that notification so that you see that project when it does come out. But if you do like this video, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, then make sure that you subscribe before you leave. Leave a comment down in the comment section for anything that you might like to see me do with a filament review in the future. And a huge special thanks to all my Patreons and all those support me by using any of the links down in the description. And as always, thank you for stopping inside the Mind of Matt. Happy printing.
Be safe pouring.